Today we'll be working a personal auto quote. We're beginning here at the Home tab of the Rockford Express. We'll move to the left-hand side to the Actions tile and begin with New Quote. We're now in the Product Selection tab, and we'll move over to the tile to select Effective Date and Coverage State, and then Continue. We're now in the Product Selection list, and we'll float down and select Personal Auto. You can see we're now on the Quote tab. We have a quote summary available, and then a selection of chevrons that will walk us through our process. We'll begin with the Policy General tile. And now that we've completed that tile, we will move over to the left and choose to save. We've been given a warning that some information is missing. That's not something we need to be concerned about at this point, as we do have further tiles to complete. We'll move to Insured Information, select Individual, and our fields will be generated for us. We'll enter in the insured's information. And then we'll move to mailing address. You may recognize this icon from our Getting Started video. Clicking it will allow you to verify your street address, and it will generate an accurate zip code for you. We'll supply contact information. And our delivery preference will always be batch. We've completed this tile, so now we'll select Save. You can see we've been flagged with certain issues, and we do have the option to use these blue links to move in to fix the information that's needed, but today we'll continue our process through our chevrons and move to Auto General. Automobile Policy General Information, our insured is a homeowner, insured. Now that we've completed this tile, before moving on to the next tiles, we will come to the left to save and move down to Driver List. Use this button to add driver and complete Allison's information. And now that we've completed this tile, we'll move to the bottom to save. If you needed to add driver points here, you would use this button. Any prior infractions can be recorded here. Today we'll move to the top to return to Auto General. We'll come to Add Automobile. We'll enter VIN number. You can use this button to validate the VIN. For our purposes today, we'll use our own information and step through the process. Assign driver is not something that's marked as being required, but it is something that you'll want to address. We'll select our deductibles. If you do have a need to enter an alternate garaging address, you can do that here. We've completed our tiles, so we'll save. Now when we scroll to the bottom, you will see a coverage list tile. It's generated some premium, and then to the left in our quote summary tile, you can also confirm the quoted premium. We'll return to Auto General and confirm that we've saved. And now we'll move forward in our chevrons with loss history. If you do have a loss history to reference, you can come to the left and choose Add Loss History. Enter the information in this tile and save, but today we'll return to loss history. And then we'll move forward to the Review chevron. Here we'll enter our payment plan. Scrolling to the bottom, we've completed our tiles and we've completed our chevrons. So we'll move to the left to the Action tile and Create Application. You can see we're now in the Application tab. We have an Application Summary tile where we had a quote summary tile, and we've been flagged with some issues. At this point, we will use our blue links to move in and fix these issues, beginning with driver questions. These have been generated based on the information we provided in our quote, so we'll respond here. And once we've completed the tile, move to the bottom to save. Risk level underwriting questions, we will link in. Scroll down and these are displayed in red. And then save. Policy underwriting questions. We'll respond to these. How long have we known the applicant? Confirm that you've responded and save. And then provide the name of the insured's prior carrier. We can do that here in a drop-down, and we'll save. At this point, we have no further issues, and we have completed all of our chevrons, so we'll move to Finalize Transaction. We do have some issues, but these are all issues that we can't link in to fix because they must be handled by an underwriter. We'll go into Payment Type, and once we've provided that information, it will be time to submit for approval. Back on the Home tab, if you enter your recent list, you can see this application is pending approval. Feel free to use the link to take a look at the application. You'll be reminded it's owned by the underwriter, but you can continue through, view the work you've done on your Application tab. Everything is available for you in your chevrons. But until then, we can move back to the home screen and await the return of this application to issue new business.